Hey everybody, my name's Adam Nelson. Welcome back to another Wild Leadership Moment. Today I want to talk to you about an experience I had as a very young boy in the Wasatch Mountains of Utah, just outside of Park City. Again, this was years ago. My parents had been invited to an off-site meeting at a campground that we had gone to as a family many times growing up. It was always an exciting place to go, and so I really wanted to come along. My parents told me, look, there's not going to be any other kids there. This is a parents' meeting. You're probably not going to like it, but I insisted. They allowed me to come, and it wasn't long before I realized just how right they were. And in my excruciating boredom, a family friend, Thane was his name, came over and took great pity on me. He said, why don't you and I go out and we'll track some deer? Now, I'd been to this campground a number of times throughout my life, and I'd never seen any deer. But I was willing to do whatever I needed to get out of the rest of this meeting, and said, sure, let's go. So we head out on this trail. And it's a gorgeous mountain evening. The Wasatch Range in this part of the mountains is full of quaking aspens, and so we're walking through this aspen grove. The smell of sage, the rustling of the leaves, all of it was just incredible. I'm loving the sights and the sounds, and we're walking down this trail, and Thane stops. And we stop short, and he says, look over there. And I look over to the side of the trail, and he points out that there had been some deer that had passed that way. Now, these signs had been completely invisible to me until he pointed them out. But as we kept going down to the trail, there was a hoof print here, there was matted grass there. We kept seeing these signs that he was pointing out to me that told us that we were getting close. And sure enough, we made a turn around the trail, and out in this open field, there was a mother deer and her baby just enjoying a cool mountain evening. Now, this was a time before cell phones. We couldn't take a picture or take a video or anything. But what we did do is we sat and we watched and took in this experience, this incredible moment that was just absolutely amazing to me. So where's the leadership principle in this story? Well, I'm sure there are a few, but the one I want to focus on today is this. There are signs that exist all around us if we train our eyes to see them. And if we train our eyes to see them, those signs will help us accomplish our goals, especially the goals that we have in working with the people that we lead. You see, on the trail that day, my eyes clearly had not been trained to see the signs, but that didn't mean that they weren't there. Thane, who had been trained, who could see those signs, was able to point them out and use them in accomplishing our goal. Our goal that day had been to find some deer, and that's exactly what we did because he knew how to see and read those signs. I once knew an incredible leader who was an absolute master at seeing and reading the signs in the people around him on the team that he led. One of the things that he would do is every morning he would go around the sales floor that he supervised, and he would have personal interactions with every single member of his team. Of course, this took time, but the reason he did it was so he could understand the context of the signs that he was seeing within his people. What I mean by that is when he would go and have these interactions, if somebody always greeted him with an enthusiastic hello, but one day says, hey, automatically there are signs in the words the person used, in their tonality, in their body language, all sorts of things that are telling him something has changed. The context, the perspective that I've been able to gain through these constant interactions is telling me that there's something different in this person that I need to investigate. And as a result, this leader was able to engage quickly, effectively, and efficiently in solving problems, giving encouragement where encouragement was needed, and really just continuously moving his team towards their goals. As a leader, especially in today's turbulent climate, our goal should be the success of our people, because in their success is where we really succeed. And if we're able to train our eyes to see the signs that exist within our people, we will be able to lead them more effectively and efficiently to the goals that we're trying to accomplish. Learn to see the signs. Learn to act on them when you do, and this will become a skill set that will serve you well as a leader throughout the rest of your life.